Hey guys, welcome to Tell It How It Is Tarot. This is going to be for Aquarius regarding your love life with the person on your mind for Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of December 2020. Your birthday month is coming up, so happy birthday. And also the age of Aquarius in astrology, which is something we have not seen in a long time. So on that note, we're going to take a look at the person on your mind, their energy towards this connection for the month of December, your energy, the mutual situation that could be occurring between you two, anywhere, from now, give or take a couple weeks before December or after December. That's the energy I read in. We're going to take a look at how they feel about you, how they think about you in the relationship, the outcome for the month of December, not permanently for the month of December. Like I said, give or take a couple weeks. The advice, and then we're going to pull a card to take a look at what you need to know or what's coming towards you anywhere from now to the near future, which for me is like anywhere between now and the next 3 months. Then we're going to pull some cards from the Twin Flame deck. If you guys don't know what the Twin Flame deck is, it's pretty much like if your partner could say anything to you, honestly, what would they say? For those of you guys who are new to my channel, I'm a full-time tarot reader in my professional life. I've been doing tarot for 16 years now. I actually used to be on YouTube. I had a lot of tower moments. I got off. So if you guys want to help support this new channel, hit that like, subscribe button. You guys know the drill. Much appreciated, okay? And happy holidays, by the way, for everybody. No matter what you celebrate, happy holidays. For those of you guys who have been with me, a lot of you guys know that I've been going through cancer and health problems. And I started telling my subscribers last month that I've been going through this for quite some time now. And I told you guys because I'm not exactly the most reliable on YouTube at this moment. And I didn't want you guys to think that I was letting you down or I didn't care about the channel or anything like that. Not to mention, I'm sure you guys just want to be updated, right? Like, where is she? And the overwhelming support that I got from everyone was insane. So I just want to say, thank you so much, guys, for that, because you guys have no idea how much that, lifted my spirits. I was not expecting that. It was the love was just overpouring. I can't tell you how much it gave me more courage to want to keep pushing forward and get better and healthy. And it made me feel more like I had a purpose and a reason to keep being here. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. If you guys have emailed me and I haven't gotten back to you yet, I'm still going through them. I have a lot on my plate right now, so don't think I'm ignoring you, okay? As far as personal readings, guys, I'm not accepting them from my YouTube clients at this moment just because of my health issues. I will let you guys know when I can do that for you, though. Anyway, so we're going to get right into it. I shuffle and premeditate the cards ahead of time to save you guys all that juju jazz. We're going to pull some cards. We're going to pull some clarifiers. We're going to go through it. Don't get hooked up on the gender of the cards. For cross-watchers, the energy can always be vice versa. If you were guided to see this video for that sign, then that is the case, okay? A lot of times, most of the time, you and your partner are also viewing the same video at the same time. If they even view tarot, maybe you both do, but, Alright, guys, it's not going to resonate every single time, okay? That's impossible. So if it resonated last month, it might not resonate this month. Also, same applies for, if it doesn't resonate this time, it might resonate next time, okay? Anyway, longest intro ever. Let's get into it. Okay, just going to do 3 shuffles and then we are going to get going here. Okay, so Aquarius, your partner's energy for this month is the Queen of Swords. Could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Doesn't have to be. It could be in their birth chart. Also, Queen of Swords is one of the strongest masculine, feminine energies out there. Again, don't get hooked up on the gender of the cards, but in case you guys wanted to know that. Let's clarify. Your person right now could be looking for... Hold on, let me clarify first. I always speak too soon before I clarify, and then I'm like, oh, this is why. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords for Aquarius. Page of Swords with the Fool upright. Okay, so again, more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So I feel like right now your person is being logical about the situation, or at least they're trying to. Okay, so I feel like they might be coming off as maybe they're being a little, emotionless. Like, you might be sitting in this energy like, how can they get over us so quickly? Or how can they be so calm about this? Or how can they be so rational about this? Or how are they not feeling it to the degree that I'm feeling it, And that's not the case. The Queen of Swords is very good at feeling it, but not letting her emotions rule her. So, inside it's like a heart of stone, okay? A lot of times Queen of Swords gets like the Ice Queen. Because of how they're presenting themselves on the outside. I think this person is just trying to find some independence away from the situation with you and them. I think that this person, I'm going to tell you right now, they have been hurt. The situation has not been easy on them. It does hurt them, because to be the Queen of Swords, your heart had to have been turned to stone. And that only happens if something really hit home to where you shut off. Okay, so let me clarify that. And I think right now that this person is trying to look at things from a factual situation. Like, maybe they do want to love you, maybe a part of them misses you, maybe a part of them wants to fight with you, fight for you, fight with you, but then another part of them is trying to think, is that going to do me any good? Did the relationship end? Is it even repairable? Should I even be trying to consume myself with the thought of my Aquarius all day, every day? What good is that going to do me? And I think that they are trying at this point to consider, new things in life. I think they go back and forth between, taking a new path in life, whether that's with themselves. I do think it's more independent rather than with other people. Let me say that too. I think that they are trying to find their own identity right now outside of you. This relationship could have been codependent. Doesn't mean it was. I don't see a codependent card on here. I'm just saying for them to be in this Queen of Swords energy, if they're not normally a Queen of Swords type of energy, then this person could be sitting here feeling like that I lost myself when I was with my Aquarius. Now I need to find myself again, because if I were to have a healthy relationship with Aquarius, with myself, or with anyone else, I really need to find myself first. In the same token, I do think that they also keep an eye on you too. I think they're kind of curious, like, what you're really doing in your personal life. Like, even if you talk to them or you don't talk to them. If you don't talk to them, then they're totally curious. If you're starting new things yourself. If you do talk to them, they are curious to see, like, what's going, like, the more intimate side of you. Like, is there things you're not telling them? Or are you talking to them one way but still having other avenues? Like, I do feel like that they keep an eye on you. I think that a lot of they're doing it because I think that they're still weighing things out in their mind. And I think that a part of them is still holding on to the whole, should I give it another go with my Aquarius? But I don't think they're going to let you know that to that degree, because like I said, they're not really going to let their emotions flow during this time. Your energy for the month of December is the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? So where the Queen of Swords is thinking, analytically about everything, they're logically thinking, they may be critiquing you. Seven of Wands, it's funny that you're both showing up as this energy, because one person's doing the critiquing, where Seven of Wands feels like you're kind of being criticized too much. Maybe you feel like you're being judged too harshly. kind of feel like things aren't really fair right now. Like you're working too hard for something. It shouldn't be this hard to get this person to feel emotions for you, or to say a certain thing, or to act a certain way, or to express themselves. You know, you might be, if you're not right now, you might have handed them everything they needed on a platter, at least in your mind, for them to take it and fix the problems with you, or to be open with you, or to make up with you. And maybe they didn't do that. Maybe they're judging you for the end of this relationship. Maybe it was maybe you acted a certain way, or you had a certain behavior, or, you know, or at least in your mind, you're thinking, you know, if they're being shut off from you, you could be getting this energy of like, this isn't fair. This isn't fair that, you know, I'm being judged for this. You did all this and I didn't judge you this harshly, and you're ending it with me because of this. Like, it could be that, doesn't have to be. We're going to clarify. Wow, I'm already making this video way too freaking long. I always say it's because I talk too much. I don't want to just tell you what the cards mean, because then I'd like to interpret it for you. I like to give you an idea, you know. I like to read the cards. Like, I don't want to just tell you the cards. I want to read you the cards. That's my job as a tarot reader, right? So that's why I talk so much. So clarified by the Two of Swords and the Temperance. Okay, so I do think like you feel like you're working too hard for something right now, and I feel like you're being judged. You feel like you're being judged or criticized. Could be by this person, could be by the situation itself, could be by other people, whether on their side or your side. And I feel like you're figuring out, okay, how do I make balance for myself right now? Because this is affecting me to a point where this is not okay anymore. I need to get out of this energy. I don't like it here. It doesn't feel okay here. I, don't want to give up on certain things. I don't want to give up on myself. I don't want to give up on, it's like, I feel like you want to put your best foot forward when it comes to anything, but I feel like you're just in this situation where you could just be feeling, I feel like a part of you too could have probably, not for all of you, but some of you probably could have been a little too aggressive when the disconnect started happening, when the arguments started happening, or, the breakup. In fact, you could be actually doing this throughout the month of December, where this person might just need some space. They might just, want to lay low for right now. Maybe they need some time to think. They want to find some kind of independence, and you, not all of you Aquariuses, but some of you I think out there are probably blowing up this person's phone, or why won't you talk to me? Why won't you give me the time of day? And you feel rejected because of it. Like, the harder you're pushing, the more it's making you feel like crap. And the harder you're pushing, the more you're isolating this person, the more their heart's turning into stone, because right now they just need to shut off. And some of you Aquariuses, again, this message is just for small of you, but some of you out there, you know who you are. You're pushing this person. You're pushing. And it's making you feel like crap. It's making them feel like crap. And I think right now you're trying to figure out, okay, like, how do I bring balance to this situation? Because whatever just happened was a shitstorm, and I need to get out of here. So how do I go about this? What path do I take? Do I leave this person? Do I actually walk away? Am I capable of, like, fully shutting off my emotions? Am I capable of putting in the work I need to move on? Am I capable of getting this person back? How do I do that? Like, you're in this situation where you feel defensive. You could be a little aggressive in your approach. And you're at this path where you just want balance at this point, no matter what path it is. How they feel about you for the month of December is the Tower. So we're going to clarify that. 3 shuffles, please. You know, I gotta do 2 more shuffles. It's telling me 2 more shuffles. The deck is not ready. Nine of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like that your person right now feels like, first of all, like I said in the very beginning, they do have emotions about this. If they didn't, they wouldn't have a Tower, first of all. So even if they're in this Queen of Swords energy, I think that they're, like I said, their heart turned to stone because it was a defense mechanism. Because this Tower, whatever happened between you two, felt massively destructive in their life. It definitely took a toll on them, whether you know that or not. And they see this as a game changer in their life. They see this as a chaotic situation. They see in this downfall, this relationship, this split up, as a Tower moment in their life. And we know Tower moment, they're traumatizing. They are change that we don't want. They are change we do not like. They are change we don't feel comfortable with. They are destruction, chaos, things that come our way that does not feel good. That makes us not feel good, okay? And with the 9 of Wands here in reverse and the 3 of Wands in reverse, it feels like to me that this person is feeling like they're giving up on the fact that you guys will ever be the same again. And I think that could be why this person is hesitant to make their way towards you again or to reconcile with you again. Like, the emotions are still very much there, but and again, this is just a feeling. It doesn't mean this is what's happening. It doesn't mean that this is what's going on. Actually, we got to get to that next. But it's a feeling of, I don't know if Aquarius is actually going to come back to me. And if they do, I don't know if they're going to actually love me the same actually after what happened between us. I don't know if I could be the same with Aquarius. I don't, like, what is done is done. And is highly affecting them right now, which is why I think that they're craving to figure out who their identity is outside of you, to find their independence. So they can get a clearer picture on you and them, like who they really are, what they really want. Because that is what is needed to make it work. I do feel like a part of them is waiting for you, which is weird, but given the reading so far, but here's the thing. If you're already defensive, probably because you've either tried to work it out with them, or you feel like you're being judged or whatever. Maybe it's just communication issues between you two, but regardless, if you are trying, okay, so let me rephrase this. I do feel like they're waiting to hear from you. But if you are sitting here saying, okay, well, I have tried, again, I'm going to emphasize on the fact that the cards are telling me you're kind of a little too aggressive in your approach, which is probably not going to get you the desired outcome on your end or their end. Sometimes you have to take your emotions out of the equation and put your love for them above your love for wanting them. So if we truly love a person, sometimes we need to take away what they did to us or how they're affecting us, and we need to just be their friend. Like, how are you doing today? You okay? And even if you're dying inside, sometimes it's just, all right, if I really care about you, and you really, this is what you need, then I have to trust that, and I have to give that to you because, you're telling me this is what you need, so I have to love you enough to let you find that, And it doesn't mean you're letting your partner go or anything like that. It means you're giving someone the space to find the clarity and independence that they need. So if they, And if you're not someone who has been in contact with this person, then I believe that they are waiting to hear from you. The current mutual situation, again, give or take a couple weeks, are you already started in this energy, or you're going to be, give or take a couple weeks past December. Between the mutual situation, could be you, could be them, could be both of you, is mutual. For the month of December is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So let's clarify. Shuffle. Seven of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Again, more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. So I think that both of you have thought about this a lot, and I do think that both of you have had sleepless nights, some kind of insomnia, some kind of stress, some kind of remorse, some kind of regret, either on your end or their end. I do think both of you have experienced both of this to a little bit of degree at least, and I think it's been very overwhelming. I think that right now there probably is very little to communication between you two. Because I think that when you guys do speak, it's probably not going to be on the best of terms, or it hasn't been. And I think that somebody here, could be you, could be them. Again, I feel like it's more mutual, or I'm going to say it's more them with what I'm about to say, but I feel like somebody here had their hopes up and their expectations of what they wanted this relationship to be. And I feel like when this Tower moment occurred between you two, I feel like these illusions, these dreams, these hopes, these wishes came shattering down. And it caused someone a lot of migraines, a lot of stress headaches, a lot of sadness, a lot of just aggravation. And even though I do feel like you've experienced that, Aquarius, I do feel like that particularly is more of your person. I feel like they could be just very upset that you two didn't work out, even if they ended it, even if they're the ones that screwed it up, no matter what. Because dumpers, I'm telling you right now, half the time have it harder than the dumpy, and you're like, what? That's not true. Yes, it is, because dumpies have to just accept the heartbreak and the loss, right? But the one thing dumpies don't live with is the regrets, because they're not the ones who chose to end the relationship. The dumpers are. The dumpers are the ones who did what they did to cause the ending, and so they're the ones that have to really live with that, and they're the ones that have to live with not only the loss but the guilt. And it usually comes in stages. It doesn't usually happen right away. Sometimes first comes space, relief, because they get a moment away from the relationship to clear their head. They might get to experience some things they haven't experienced in a long time, like time with their friends or families, doing things they really couldn't do in a relationship. But once that starts dwindling out, the comfort of their person becomes the forefront of their mind, and it eats away at them. And I think that this person feels shattered right now. I would say that they feel shattered. I might title this video just because of the Tower moment, and everything else so far from what I'm seeing. How they think about you. Again, more air energy here. How they think about you in the month of December and your connection is the Justice in reverse. So I do feel like that they think that things are not fair right now. Tell me more about this Justice in reverse. Oops. The Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords upright. Wow, more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Holy catoli. Whew, a lot of air energy. So I do feel like they think things are not fair. I'm so sorry. I suffer from insomnia, so I never sleep. I'm just always yawning and tired. So I do feel like that this person, especially with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like that this person thinks that things are not fair. I think that they kind of feel like things were a little harshly done between the both of you. Or they could have handled it better. Regardless, it doesn't matter who did what. It matters on how this is how they're perceiving it, right? So I feel like that they feel like things were done a little too harshly, whether that's the connection itself, whether, they feel like they were too harsh to you, they feel like you were too harsh to them. Someone here could have prioritized other things in their life, or needed to, and it ended up causing the demise of the relationship. I feel like things are not working out in their life the way that they want them to, and I feel like I think that this person is just a ball of numb right now. I think that they are shattered. I feel like they are turning their heart to cold stone. I feel like they are shutting off. I feel like their communication is becoming less and less. But I think that this person is still not giving up in life. I feel like that they're determined to try to look at things from a different point of view. And I do believe that they want to fix things regardless whether it's with you or in their life. But again, like I said, even if they're trying to fix themselves, that is what is needed to help them come to a healthy, mature realization about the situation with you, and then go from and be able to handle it better with you. Now, the mutual outcome between you guys for the month of December, like I said, could go into January a little bit. I kind of like this, but we're going to clarify. I don't want to speak too soon. It is the Knight of Cups. This could be good. We'll see. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Shuffle. King of Cups upright with the Judgment in reverse. So, we have Aquarius energy here. We also have King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It is possible, Aquarius, that I'm going to say this. I know this is completely crazy because this has nothing to do with your, but this is a mutual outcome, so it could affect you. It affects both of you, but it could be more them, it could be you. I feel like, Aquarius, that somebody actually might come in, somebody new, possibly, might come into your life, when you least expect it. This could be a new love. Now, for those of you who are actually dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, in their rising sign, moon sign, or sun sign specifically. And I don't ever point out signs, but I'm going to tell you, if your person on your mind is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, I feel like this is them trying to reconcile with you. I feel like after they get their clarity, they clear their thoughts. I do feel like they're going to try to come in and make amends. I feel like you two are both going to try to get on the same path. But the reconciliation doesn't happen like that. It's you're starting to open up, you're starting to care about each other, you're starting to become more emotionally mature with each other. That's a starter. I'm not looking too far into the future. I'm not looking at the final outcome. I'm looking at it right now. This judgment in reverse is telling me that a judgment does need to be made between you two, but as of right now, it is not set in stone. And that's okay, because I see this happening in a positive direction. I see the doors opening up. So as long as you and them play your cards right, if a reconciliation is what you want, then a reconciliation looks like that could be what is in store for you very shortly after the month of December. After this time of taking some space, maybe going no contact for a couple days, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Maybe try not to be negative with each other, try not to fight, try to remember what it feels like to love somebody and not love the feeling they give you, okay? Because it's like, try to love them more than the need for them to love you, okay? Like I was saying, care about them more than you care about how it affects you, if you want this to work. Because people look at like, wow, this person really cares about me. Wow, they're being really mature. I'm a fool for letting them go, right? That's how somebody's going to perceive somebody if they're being mature. If they're putting if I'm sitting here breaking up with someone and they're still sitting here trying to be here for me and put my needs above their own, and I know I'm hurting them, I'm naturally, as a human, going to be like, oh my God, I've got to be taking them for granted. I'm an idiot, So when you have that approach, you get better results. Now, if this isn't a past person, it could very possibly be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer coming into your life, or it's just a new person in general, someone who is going to have you're going to have a strong emotional connection with them. It's going to be passionate, flirty, lovey-dovey. But it's going to put you in a situation where you're not going to know what to do. You're not going to make a judgment, because one part of you is going to still be holding and leaving that door open a little bit for the past person. And a part of you wants to pursue this other person because they're generally giving you these amazing good feelings and you're falling for them. And it's going to happen very quickly because, like I said, it's the Knight of Cups backing, with the King of Cups backing it. But then your attachment lays with the past. So you're going to be in the situation where you need to make a judgment, because you can't have your heart in two different places. You have to pick one, or it's not going to fully work, right? So that is what I see happening for the month of December, going into January for the outcome. Now, your advice regarding this connection, we're going to pull that, and we're going to take a look at what is coming towards you anywhere from now to the near future, or what you need to know. I am going to have to speed up because I don't know if I'm going to get through all this before the video times out. And I'm not technology savvy, so I don't know how to put the videos together. Okay. All right. So the advice for you regarding this connection for the month of December is the Ten of Wands in reverse. So remember how your energy was the Seven of Wands? You could be working too hard for something, and because of that, you might be feeling a certain way. You might be feeling like you're being criticized or judged too harshly, or being treated too unfairly, or feeling rejected. Your advice is to stop putting that kind of weight on you. This isn't just on you. This relationship isn't just on you. If you're sitting here trying to do all the work to repair it, even if you're the one that screwed up, it doesn't, like I said, that doesn't matter. You can't put it all on you. If this person is closing off away from you right now, if there's a distance, if they're off doing their own thing, then that on it's not on you to try to fix this whole relationship, okay? It's just not, you don't need to. And when you start letting things flow and naturally start focusing more on yourself, like, okay, I feel like crap today. I'm thinking about this person. What is something I could do today that's going to make me feel good about myself? And when I do run into this person again or do talk to them again, I can look better, I can feel better, I can act better, I can be in a better mental state of mind. So if you're like, all right, I wake up every morning and I think of them. So you know what? Every morning I'm going to do 20 minutes worth of crunches, or I'm going to start a new face care regimen. And I'm going to pick up a tarot deck and learn tarot. And you start to fill the gaps in your day with distractions. Now, you still might think of this person. You still might go crazy over this person. You still might want them back. But the more you keep doing that, you'll become a healthier version of yourself. And you'll start realizing you think about them less and less and less. And you'll become in a healthier state of mind. So when you do see them, you not only look better, feel better, but now you have... You took on a health regimen, you took on a beauty, you took on this, you took on new skills, hobbies, things like that. So, and that's what you need to let the stress and the weight of the world go. You know, if you're sitting here trying to do 100 things in your life too, you don't need to do that, because it could be making you someone who's just cranky, irritable, tired. You know, tell me more about this Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh my goodness, now we have Queen of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles upright. You have repeating court cards here. A lot of freaking court cards. All air signs, and now like water nonstop. Like, oh my god, okay. So you do need to let the stress go, because there's something here where the Queen of Cups in reverse a lot of times can be very emotionally all over the place, okay? And I think that's what's happening to you, Aquarius. The more, at least if not now, throughout the month of December, where this is going to start eating you up, or you're going to start pushing too hard, or feeling a certain way, or, you know. And your emotions are going to be out of control. And it's because of the Seven of Pentacles. It's the Seven of Wands, where you feel like you're working too hard for something. You're taking on too much. The Seven of Pentacles is, you know, investing a lot of time and stuff into a harvest. But doesn't mean you're going to reap that harvest. It's actually looking like, am I getting back what I put in? Am I reaping what I'm sowing? You know, if I spend all year growing these crops, are they actually growing to fruition, or am I getting a plant, a little weed out of it? You know, and you're having a lot of emotions about that, and you're having a lot of stress, and your advice is to, you know, you need to calm down. Throughout the month of December and going into January, you really need to find things to focus on yourself. Pick up an arts and crafts hobby, paint, learn a new trade, anything you can to play an instrument, you know, write a song, anything that can focus on you so you can have a healthy outlet. And the next time you see this person or meet someone new, you have something new to bring to the table. You have something new to talk about. You look better. You feel better. Now you're a more interesting person, you just picked up something very cool, you know, and that's what you need to do. You need to focus on you, and the more you focus on you, the less and less that this person is going to be in your mind, and you're generally going to feel better if you guys reconcile, or if you want to move on, okay? Now, what is coming towards you anywhere from the near future, could be the next 2 days, 2 weeks, the whole 3 months, right, is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So let me clarify. Oh, yeah. So great. That's what I was hoping. I thought so. So the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now, again, I do feel like because this is anywhere from now to the near future, I do think that this is at least a month out. I think you need to get out of this December energy. But I think generally you might take the advice. Or time just might pass and you might feel better because you're going to start looking at things from a different perspective. You're not going to be so anxiety ridden. You're not going to be feeling so, if for example, just say if you are sitting here feeling like this person doesn't care about you or that this is, if you're just feeling any certain type of way, if you're putting more blame on you, if whatever the case is, right? I don't know you personally, so I can't tell you. I can only tell you the energy of the cards. So to me, the energy is telling me that whatever you're doing right now, you're going to have a better state of mind. You're going to feel even better, coming into the near future very quickly. Where you're going to start seeing things from a different perspective. You're going to actually start seeing them for what they really are. And you're going to realize like, oh my God, I can't believe I even stress like that. This is nothing to really stress about. I know they cared about me, or I know this will work out, or, it could be this new love coming into your life. Or if it is the past person coming back, you're just like, oh my goodness, like a part of me knew they were coming back. So why did I even freak out? Like, why did I, do that to myself? I caused unnecessary stress, fights, arguments. Or, like I said, if it's a new person, you're just going to be swept off your feet, so to speak, with this Knight of Cups energy and the King of Cups backing it. It's a very mature, but very, like, flirty, young, passionate love all at the same time. And it will get you in your feels. And it's that butterfly thing, And you're going to be sitting here and you're just going to be like, I am so much better. Like, I needed this time, my independence for myself, too. Why did I actually don't mind being independent. I gave them their space. I picked up new hobbies. I did this. I did that. I kind of actually like this. You got the clarified by the Devil in reverse and the Magician upright. This is positive, okay? Because this is the Devil in reverse, which means you're letting go of toxic thoughts, addictions, behaviors, a bond you felt like you couldn't break apart, one that was affecting you in a very toxic way, mentally, emotionally, physically, any kind, okay? And then the Magician upright right after that is phenomenal. That's a manifestation card. You are getting now what you want. You're not just, you're making things happen. Things are going to start happening around you like magic. The Magician, you're going to start feeling better and getting in a better mental state of mind, and you're automatically going to be sending those positive vibes out to the universe. You're going to be manifesting. Things are going to, you're no longer going to have to be in the Seven of Swords in reverse energy where you feel like you're working, and you're not getting anywhere. Things are just going to start happening. And you're going to be like, wow, I didn't even really have to work for that. That just kind of fell into my lap. This opportunity, this person just walked into my life, because you're going to be glowing, Aquarius. Not to mention you're headed into your season. So that is amazing news, even if the reading wasn't so positive. The fact is I'm sure that the future very shortly looks amazing. So we're going to pull some cards from the Twin Flame deck. Basically, let me get all my other cards out of the way. Basically, like, if your partner could say anything to you, what would they say to you as of right now, okay? I have like 3 minutes to tell you this before the video time's out, so... Don't forget to give this video a like, guys. Hit that subscribe button, much appreciated. I should have never took my old YouTube channel down. I'm like, but it is what it is. I needed a fresh start. Okay, so, you got 2 cards. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. So I do feel like a part of your person, like I said, they are feeling a certain type of way, and I feel like they want I feel like they're not asking to be in the Queen of Swords energy. I feel like they don't want their heart to turn to stone right now, but I feel like that is what is needed. And like I said, I feel like it's a defense mechanism. And I feel like they are deeply affected, really deep down in their core. But on the outside, they're doing it differently. So I do feel like they feel like, and like I said, there was a tower moment between you two, and there's all this other stuff. And I feel like your person wishes that they could be more for you right now. But like I said, there's this energy where they need to find their independence at the same time. And I feel like it deeply affects them. They also have, which is very relevant to what I was just saying, I feel damaged, like I just can't do this, okay? So like I said, I think that this is temporary. Like I said, I think healing is definitely needed. Space, realigning both of yourselves again, you know. I do feel like that this person at this moment, the reason why they're cutting off is because something transpired between you, whether they caused it or not. It's either their guilt and their shame that is eating them up, or it's, you know, it's just the situation as a whole. I do feel like that at this moment they're very like I said, somebody's illusions here shattered, okay? And that's what they're going to be experiencing for the month of December. Anyway, that is what I have for you guys. I hope to help. I will see you next time. Ciao.